Hello everybody, welcome to the Mountain Pass area. If you can tell, we are on our way through to tell a story. Yes, a story about once there was villagers that lived in the town that way. And they went through the Mountain Pass seeking the Shrine of Power. The shrine where they can use the strength that they hold to wield powers like warriors and greatness for combat. But one day, they happen upon a problem that almost certainly must have killed many of them. Before we begin, I just wanted to stop the video really quick and just let you guys know I did start another channel. It's called Omega Solutions. It's basically going to be my tech channel where I give you guys advice about how to be content creators and different tech solutions that you can try in your own videos, as well as small businesses. It doesn't even have to be content related, or content creation related. It can be anything really. As I am going to be starting this channel out of inspiration from my brother who runs a business, and he actually wanted my help and such. So I'm going to be making videos for him as well as you guys, for everyone to have. And please go subscribe to it so we can get that channel up and running. And yeah, let's get back to the content. Now, as we walk through the Mountain Pass here, this story is completely theoretical, completely made up, kind of. Maybe like theoretical is my take on it. I'm inserting my ideas, of course, and some of it might be true. We don't know. Developers, if you confirm it, that's cool. But if you don't, it makes it more mysterious and opens up the idea for other people's ideas. So no shame in not telling us what it is. Alright, well, we're almost to the site. Actually, not really. We have to jump skip here for a second to tell you the story that I want to tell, which is the story of how probably a lot of the villagers must have died and wanted to evict themselves from the town because they uncovered something great, something beyond their power to be able to even fight that's too powerful. This is the site that I want to start. So, right here we can see that we have a special path. It looks much different than anything we've ever seen before. It almost hints to me that this path, which goes through here and here, must be because there is a different existing being or a different existing formation around here that people must have uncovered. At the beginning we saw a lot of shovels, so they must have dug out a lot of this area in hopes to find something, and we don't know what that something is. But I have an idea, a theory. My theory is it must have been something big, something the size of the tower big. So, well, when we climb right here, which may be, like, since there's chests and everything left behind, it seems like they must have used this to try to protect themselves away from what's down below. But one time, they got themselves too hung up on something too big for their liking. As you can see, there's axes, there's shields, there are swords, but they're all on the ground. Why are they on the ground? Is because their foe was too great for them to handle. So, they fled. They ran, they dropped their weapons and ran as this foe and chased them all around. And of course we see a lot of this little stonework along these edges as if they built this pathway to protect themselves, but now this pathway is to make it so they don't die themselves. And I love it how it's getting ominously dark right now. It's gonna make it very good for the storytelling aspect of it. They had to abandon their shrine over there from the shrine builders and the naturalists who have built it previously, and even uncovered this area, and it seemed like they must have unleashed something beyond their power. So they fled away from this area, trying not to die. And while they fled, they tried to fight back, but there wasn't much to fight back from, as they didn't have the tools on them because they dropped them while they were running. But they were running towards safety. The tower, or the town hall. The town hall must have been their safety. So they fled. They ran as fast as they could. They didn't want to be caught by this great, ginormous, anonymous foe, where they dropped their items just so they can run faster. And it overtook them. It overtook them right after the bridge. And here we find that they ran across the bridge, and they destroyed the bridge. Now we rebuilt the bridge, but the bridge was not here to begin with. They just got it destroyed by this being, and it came through, destroying the bridge, leaping over the river after them. And finally, they took their first casualties of war, casualties of this great foe, as we see right here. Right here we have these mounds, which I believe are the burial spots of those that have died, and this is their deceased bodies where they lie, and they became one with nature. But look at this, many casualties were taken as they ran all across here, casualties of war, and finally, right here, it stops. But why does it stop? We don't know. But look at this mountain pass and the town hall. The town hall is crooked, as if something or someone battered it down, and not just battered that down, but it battered down the town hall. Yes, this being, this great, enormous being, was able to attack the town hall from the side. All of the villagers fled inward as some of their fallen comrades gave their lives to give them more time. And as they came in, this big monster, either it be the size of this tower or not, it came in, crashing in, taking somebody out and probably eating them or killing them. It doesn't make a difference. They came over there, destroying that corner of the building all the way up to the top, destroying it as they try to grab all the people that are inside. Let's venture inside this haunted town hall, where we must have seen many casualties. As we venture inside the town hall, we can see the destruction all throughout here, as it burst in, grabbing somebody as they were climbing to the top for safety, and eating them, or killing them, or throwing them against the ground. And it destroyed around the other corner as more people came up through here, trying to grab more and more. And it came back around and destroyed another. Maybe there's two of them, one or two, coming in from both angles, crashing in here to grab another person, and crashing in here again, and crashing in another time. I can see someone just being grabbed in by the leg and yanked out to be eaten. And then finally, they reach the top where they get even more destroyed, but they have ramparts up here to fight back. And they fight back, they did, and they were still being beaten from up top. And finally, we have the very top. We find bones. Actually, these bones are not from the past. These bones are recent kind of bones. But we find ourselves at the top, where they tried to make their last stand against this monster. Whether they killed the monster or not, we have no idea. I'd like to assume that they might have killed it, as there is one more battlefield that these people must have fought before they died. But we have no idea if they did die, or if they survived. But this is the story, and the being that I predict is a gigantic, triple the size of a normal Terabata, but a gigantic mithril Terabata. Yes, a mithril Terabata. That is the being that I think it is. If you guys think differently, let me know in the description down below. And I will see you next time then. I hope you enjoyed this story of basically my theory of what happened through the mountain pass and all the way up to here to the tower and what happened. Of course, we don't have that much evidence other than this is what I think. They just dropped their weapons and ran, and the Terabata must have destroyed the bridge they had previously and came over, killed a bunch of them before they reached the tower, and then basically started picking them off at the tower, and maybe they fought back enough to, survive another day. Or maybe this was the calamity that might have killed off the rest of the people of the town. We don't know. But comment down below, like the video, and we will see you all later. Thank you for watching. Bye.